Hey guys, Josh here with Changing Channels. So we have a video today that dropped on YouTube. So I've been keeping up with what's going on with Final Fantasy XVI since we had that first trailer drop back in, I believe it was 2020. We don't know a whole lot about the game. What is known at this time, though, is we've got a setting far different than what we're used to seeing. We're going back to the crystals. So this is talking about like the origins of Final Fantasy, how there used to be like these giant crystals and different parts of the globe or the world had them, and they would use their powers that would come from them, and it would determine what kind of society was built around these crystals. The other thing too is we're seeing something a little different than what we're used to seeing. So traditionally, we would have these giant summons, is what we call them, summon monsters. They've been called a few different things, eidolons, guardian forces, like in 8, but they're now called icons. The thing that's unique about these icons is it looks like you have certain people that are kind of like the conduits or host bodies for the spirits of these icons, just giant summon monsters that are used more, it looks like, for some kind of battlefield advantage. It's like if you had your forces that were doing battle and then you call forth this huge game changer that's going to determine, which way the battle's going to sway. And we've seen a few different ones that have popped up, like Ifrit, Shiva, Titan, I think Garuda, a couple of others. I almost guarantee you're going to see some of the other ones that we're used to seeing, like Ramu, Bahamut. I mean, it's a staple. Bahamut, you're not going to have a game that's built around battles like you're going to see with these huge icons and not have Bahamut in it. The other thing as well is it's interesting because in the very first trailer, we saw that there was only supposed to be, I guess, one icon type per part of the Earth, right? World, Gaia, whatever. And essentially there was 2 fire types. You had the Phoenix and then you had Ifrit. Everyone looked kind of baffled and just in awe because they couldn't believe that they were seeing 2 types of the same icon. I guess it never happened before in this world. So we'll learn more about that most likely when the game drops. But from this part, it looks like we're going to see more of what's going on with the story structure. Why these different parts of the world are vying for power, and what's driving that ambition, as the title of the trailer is called. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we're going to find out from this trailer, and then we'll go ahead and get right back into a little post-trailer discussion about, what I think this is going to mean. I don't really have some secret formula that's going to explain this any better than anyone else on here will, but everyone has their own unique perspective. Everyone gets something different when they, dive into Final Fantasy, however long you've been part of it, and then we'll see what we get. Here we go. The book.
It has been 1,500 years since the fall of our forebears.
1,500. Wow, that's a big vista.
And Valisthea has been slowly dying.
Yeah, from the blight, I think it was called. It's almost like a plague.
Almost further now.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
The blight sucked this place dry.
The blight, there it
No
is.
trees, no birds, and no magic.
Darkness spreads as day gives way to twilight.
No magic. It looks like the blight is robbing the crystals of their energy to provide the magic.
We cannot live
Wow.
without the blessing of the crystals.
These are going to be some big
The
environments.
crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua.
Hey!
Who shall claim their fading light? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, bastion of tradition.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath.
The Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
Very
where
different
ambition
looking
is divine.
The Imperial
cities.
banner shall fly over every city in storm. All shall bow before their emperor.
I see how people are getting a Game of Thrones type vibe from this, the way it just shows all the leaders sitting on their throne.
And what of our wise rulers?
goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos.
It's interesting, the backdrop of all the different leaders of these kingdoms.
Forged in faith and fear.
Their
Wow.
souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
Or the kingdom of
I like the
Blue,
flag transition. That's a super nice
indomitable
touch.
in Isolation.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals.
From
Phoenix.
a single spark, will the land ignite? In the year 860,
It's got a very big 14 vibe to it, the way it looks.
march upon
Oh, wow.
Rosaria.
Gives off with this head a whole new meaning. Oh, good lord.
From the slaughter shall a new shadow rise.
Yeah, and this is where it's showing like the different icon, Ifrit. Interested to see who's the
Fall upon the dominance.
dominant of
painting
that
their
one.
Destinies black as night.
Then this one is supposed to be Phoenix. It's weird. It looks like it takes over their body slowly.
Might should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts.
Titan.
So I became their puppet. What makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Oh, so it looks like they can only contain the power of these icons for so long. I wonder if they have like actual control over how much of the transformation that they can utilize. Wow. Oh, that looks so cool. I bet the battles build up to the full, oh man. These battles are going to be just in a huge spectacle set pieces. Oh, I saw Bahamut's name.
It is you who shall bow to me!
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
Very
Rise, ye
intense.
crownless kings, a reckoning is upon you. A war of the icons.
War of the Icons. I'm wondering if that one that we saw at the very end there, that was kind of spread out bigger than all the others, if that's supposed to be like the final icon or something, or if that's going to be, let's say, like the icon that kind of was the origin icon that started it all. Wow. That's the super great spectacle set pieces. A very different design. I mean, if you're looking at something like 7 Remake, that's set in more of a futuristic, almost tech punk environment, at least in the Midgar portion of the first game, it's a very stark contrast to that. So it's really interesting, and I'm kind of excited. It's almost like whenever we had 7, went to 8, that was kind of more a type of 7-esque, but then you had 9, which was like a huge throwback to the set pieces of, let's say, medieval type Gothic architecture, castles, kingdoms, things like that. So yeah, this is going to be really interesting. I'm excited to see exactly how the story is. But from what I can gather, it looks like the icons choose a host body. They have someone that is going to be that kingdom's ace in the hole, if you will. Or if, you know, they're going up against another kingdom, they're going to use those, I think they're called dominants of the icons that are kind of like the host bodies. And so those are going to be like their trump card. They'll pull those out whenever, you know, it's looking like it's coming down to it, over which kingdom's going to basically take the upper hand. But it looks as it comes in as a price. The host body can only contain the power of the icon for so long, and then they start to show signs like the guy's arm that you saw that was losing its pigmentation and color, and then the other one who is just completely almost like taken all the life essence out of him. So yeah, that's something that's going to be interesting to see. And then at the beginning, whenever it is talking about for 1500 years, so this is something that's probably been going on since the dawn of the time of the world set for this game. Very interesting. I look forward to it. I hope y'all are too. Let me know what you get from this. If there's anything else that you're seeing that I'm not seeing right now, I'd like to hear some opinions. Really, really cool stuff going on here. And, you know, we're not long away. Summer 2023 is going to be right around the corner. I imagine there's going to be another final trailer, most likely, or maybe even more than one, that will drop before the game actually launches. So yeah, we'll revisit this and see what happens with the next one. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, let me know what you thought about this. If you like these reactions, if you want to see more of these, go ahead and drop a like. It doesn't hurt. Subscribe. I'll have more videos coming soon. This one took a little bit longer to get out from the last one. I got sick, so I'm doing better. I'm looking to get some more of these out more often, and we'll, you know, make this thing go up from here. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. This is Josh, and I'm going to change channels. Later.